What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So yeah, here's part 1.5 of What If Goku Was in Black Clover. A lot of people enjoyed it, and I know a lot of people want me to add in stuff like Super Saiyan and Kaioken, but I do have this series planned out pretty far in the future, so I do have an idea of when to introduce a Super Saiyan like transformation. It's gonna take a while to get there, to reach that kind of level. Also, stick around to the end, because there's gonna be some characters I decide not to put in just yet. Yeah, I'll say who the characters are at the end. Remember to like the video, comment, and turn on that notification bell because I've got more videos coming. Anyways, let's jump into the video. After Goku joins, he's assigned his first official mission. Yami tells Goku that he lost in a game of poker and now he's got a job for him to do. He's gonna be escorting a noble to someplace near the border of the Heart Kingdom. He doesn't know too much about it, but that's where he has to go. Unfortunately for him, everybody else is out on a mission, so he's gonna be going with Gordon. Gordon mumbles to himself that he's so happy that he's gonna get a chance to make friends with Goku. Goku is excited that he's gonna get to see Gordon's magic. However, he is bummed that the mission is just an escort mission because he was expecting a little bit more action, since they're the Magic Knights and everything. Yami says to get going or else he's gonna kill them both. Goku and Gordon salute him and run off to the capital. When they arrive at the place they're supposed to meet the noble, they find out that they'll be escorting the noble Bulma Briefs of the Briefs house. And yes, I know that's not her canon name, but I'm using it because Black Clover has last names, so I'm using it. Bulma finds it unbelievable that she's being escorted by two black bulls. She was expecting the whole squad. Gordon tells him to wait a bit as he's got to go to a store and buy some stuff before he leaves, but he obviously mumbles this so they don't hear it. But after 5 minutes of waiting, she assumes that Gordon just straight up ditched them, so she creates a steel vehicle and makes Goku run after her. So as you can see, I've given Bulma a steel magic. Similar to Klaus, however, she can't use many attack spells. She would rather use them, use the magic for herself, as in creating, vehicles and stuff. Gordon shows up like 2 minutes later, figure out that they ditched him, and it kind of makes him sad. So he heads back to the hideout. Sometime later, as they're leaving the noble realm, Goku asks why she didn't get someone from the Golden Dawn to take her. She tells him that she's strong enough to take care of herself. However, her parents wouldn't let her go without a Magic Knight. After her dad beat him in poker, she figured that it wouldn't matter if the Black Bulls came with her, because they're not doing anything. They're the worst Night Squad. She doesn't want to waste the Golden Dawn's time. She goes on to say that she's going to be studying inside the Heart Kingdom for about 2 years with her sister. She wants to study what makes the Heart Kingdom's mana so potent and strong. While traveling, they do stop at a village to sleep for the night. However, they find out that this village is being terrorized by a shape-shifting demon. His name is Oolong. He shows up and takes food and, random girls at times. Since he's a Magic Knight, the villagers ask him to get rid of the demon. Goku promised to get rid of him in exchange for food and a place to sleep. The villagers, wanting this demon to be gone, agreed to give him food and a place to sleep for the night. The next morning, this demon shows up asking for a girl and some food. As he walks through the empty town, he sees Goku walking towards him a few feet away. Goku says to himself that this demon's got a lot of mana. Maybe that's why he shapeshifts so much. Oolong demands that they bring the girl out or else he's gonna kill them. Goku says, cut the chit chat, he's getting bored of it. Oolong then transforms into an ox and charges towards him. Goku envelops his hand with mana and punches Oolong in the face. This causes Oolong to poof and reveal his true form, a pigman looking thing. Bulma gets disgusted and asks, why does he look like that? Oolong tells him that he used forbidden magic to try and add more pages to his grimoire, as it only has 1 page. Because of the use of forbidden magic, he is stuck looking this way. He can only ever go back into his human form for like a few seconds. Goku uses his ape crusher to carry Oolong, as he's got to turn him in for doing his crimes and everything. Bulma, just in case Oolong gets away, uses steel curse magic, PP candy, which creates an iron ball, and she forces Oolong to swallow it basically. This makes Oolong have to, go to the bathroom every time he hears pee pee. The now trio leave the village and continue their journey. Eventually, they have to travel through a desert region that has strong wind mana, making it nearly impossible for them to fly over it, meaning they have to go by foot from now on. A few hours into walking, the trio falls down a giant hole. From the top of the hole, Yamcha pops out, saying that if they want to leave the desert alive, they should hand over their money and their grimoires. Goku tells them that there's no way on earth they'll be doing that. He then grabs Oolong and Bulma, and with the help of some magic, they jump right out. This shocks Yamcha as, he didn't think that they were going to be able to get out. Yamcha then pulls out his grimoire and creates the magic spell called Sand Creation Magic, Pack of the Sand Wolves, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a bunch of wolves that are made of sand. Goku is able to break through them pretty easily and even get a few hits on Yamcha. Realizing that this kid has so much more mana than he originally thought, Yamcha decides to use one of his most powerful spells. He uses a spell called Sand Creation Magic, Crushing Sand Wolf, which creates a giant wolf made of sand that rushes at Goku. Using two of his ape crushers, he grabs the teeth of the wolf. As he holds this giant wolf back, Goku decides to jump into its mouth. He begins to dig through the wolf and pops out the other end. Goku then just punches Yamcha, breaking one of his teeth off. It also knocks him out, but that isn't as important. Just like with Oolong, he uses his magic to restrain and carry him. Also, I forgot to mention that Bulma would also probably use the curse magic, the PP handy on Yamcha, just to make sure he doesn't get away. And in this timeline, Puar is just a regular cat. After some time, they finally arrive at the border of the Heart and Clover Kingdom. They would see Bulma getting on the ship that takes her to the Heart Kingdom. With its job done, Goku needs to head back. He's gotta go meet with Captain Yami again. With the help of some random magic knights, he's able to easily take Oolong and Yamcha back to the capital. Before Yamcha is taken away, Goku tells him that once he gets out, Yamcha should join the magic knights, as he's got enough power to join, and plus it'd be fun to fight him again someday. Yamcha smirks and says yeah, before he is taken away. I'm just saying, Puar would probably end up going with Goku since, he's got nowhere to stay now. Once he arrives back at the hideout, Yami tells him that because he earned him a star, he'll get a free day tomorrow. The rest of the Black Bulls would congratulate Goku, with Magma telling him that he's a real man's man, whatever that means. Vanessa would be the one to ask what is he gonna do with his day off. Goku says that he's gonna go visit his grandpa and then some training. Also, side note, you'd probably see Gordon in the corner, all sad, huddled up, saying that he's glad that Goku's back, but he wishes he'd gone with him. The following day, Goku has Finral create a spatial portal that drops him off by Hodge Village. Forgetting his broom, Goku has to walk all the way there. On his way there, he sees a boar that is charging right at him. Using his magic, Goku takes down the boar and then sees a pack of them running at him. Goku then proceeds to take down the rest of the pack. As he takes down the last one, he wonders what are they doing all the way out here. He then senses a huge amount of mana coming this way. As he gets into a fighting position, the person with a large amount of mana just appears in front of him, almost as if they teleported. This causes Goku to jump back, as he didn't even see her approach him. He asks who is she and what does she want. She says her name is Merleona, and those are her boars. She explains that while hunting them, a couple of them got away. Goku tells her to go ahead and have them. He had no intention of taking them anyways. Merleona takes a piece out of the boar and sits down to start a fire and cook it. She even offers him a piece of meat, and Goku, being hungry, sits down and accepts her offer. Goku asks why is she out here hunting boars. She tells him that she hates life in the capital. She'd rather live out here doing whatever she wants than being in the capital. Merleona then asks him why he joined the Magic Knights and the Black Bulls of all squads. Goku tells her that he wants to become stronger and becoming a Black Bull will help him achieve his dream. Merleona laughs at him, saying that if he wanted to become stronger, he should have joined the Crimson Lions or literally any other squad. Goku stands up, exclaiming that the Black Bulls will help him become stronger than he ever was. She punches Goku in the face, yelling at him to do more than just talk and prove it with his power. Goku pulls out his grimoire, ready to attack her. Merleona, with a smile, tells him to come at her as Goku lunges towards her. At the last moment, before Goku can even hit her, Merleona moves to the side and uppercuts him. sending him flying upwards as she blasts after him. As Merliona gets closer to Goku, he once again tries to attack, but she moves out of the way. This confuses Goku as he's never seen anyone move while in midair. After this, she then rushes behind him, ready for another attack. Goku then uses his beast magic to create a tail that he uses to slap her away, allowing him to finally land a hit on her. However, she grabs Goku by the gi and then punches him back. She then proceeds to pummel him repeatedly with a bunch of fire attacks. Once she's done with her attack, Merliona uses her fire paw thing to catch Goku before he hits the ground. She sits him down on a stump and goes to cook more meat. She tells him that based on his fighting pose, he's been trained by someone who knows their stuff, when it comes to fighting. However, he has no real control of his mana. She jokes that he probably doesn't even know what mana skin is, and Goku replies with, "What's that?" She then goes off on him that he's a magic knight and he doesn't even know what mana skin is. She gets up saying that if they're letting knights like him in, the Clover Kingdom is done for. She then picks up every single boar that's there and just leaves. From here, we cut to Gohan's house where we see him, Ox King, and Chi-Chi having a conversation about this weird magic stone that Chi-Chi found. Goku then finally arrives and he spends his time with them, chatting it up. We even see Goku and Chi-Chi go out and fight, kind of like they did in Dragon Ball. However, I will say that in this timeline, they have been childhood friends, being as Gohan and Ox King do still keep in contact. But Goku still has no real interest in a relationship right now, because, he's a magic knight and everything. The next morning, as Goku says goodbye to his grandpa, Gohan gives him a little present, as a way to congratulate him for becoming a magic knight. Gohan says that he got it from the black market. It's a long staff that extends the more mana you put into it. And after this, Goku just heads back to the hideout. This is where we would cut to the end of part 1, when after Asta joins. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to explain why I didn't add in certain characters. So I didn't decide to add, two characters. I decided not to add Krillin and Master Roshi, even though they're in the beginning of Dragon Ball. I decided not to add them because Roshi isn't going to show up for a bit, and Krillin is going to be a little bit relevant to the next part. So that's why I really didn't want to add them in this part. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, turn on that notification, because I know a lot of you guys don't. And if you made it to this part of the video, you are part of my cult now. We meet every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on this channel. Anyways, see you guys later.